Wasam yenkwa. Every other voice, so yeah. It's an opinion, they can have it. Eradicaso casa. Now what do you it? Demons tremble at your voice. Mountains move when you roar. The dead will rise when you speak life. Wasam yenkwa. Every other voice, so yeah. Hey, it's an opinion, they can have it. Eradicaso casa. Now what do you Wasam yesusumo. Onyame wasam yenkwa. Wasam yesusumo. Onyame wasam yenkwa. Wasam. Hey. Wasam yesusumo. Onyame wasam yenkwa. 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 Asam no yaba. Kebe asam no yabo. Asam no yabo. Asam no yabo.
Highly spiritual.
This is the scope of questions. My name is Louis S.K Apetor. I believe you love the video you just saw. That is the video of Diana Hamilton, the latest song, the hottest song in time right now. You don't want to miss this interview section. Hello.
Hello.
I'm privileged to have you today.
Thanks
such
for
an
having
honor.
me.
Such an honor.
Thanks for having me.
Wasam is the biggest song. When I checked on YouTube, you're around 200,000 people getting to 300,000 in just a week. How do you feel about that? And how did you even put this whole song together?
All right, so I'll answer the first one.
Yeah.
How do I feel about that? Grateful. Grateful to God. Grateful to Him for the gift He's giving me. Grateful to the people that avail themselves to be blessed by these songs. Grateful to the producers. Grateful to the team. So grateful. I'm grateful. So it's just an act of gratitude from me to everyone, to God and everyone. And what was the second one? How did I come?
Yeah, how did you put this?
How did I put it together?
It's as if you have a smart way of getting to the people.
I do?
Yes, you do.
I wish I was smarter than that. I don't think it's smartness.
Okay.
Grace.
Grace, okay.
It's grace that is available to everyone, but everybody's relationship with God is different. And for me, I think it's just grace that is abundant for me. And so I don't have a plan.
Okay.
I don't think I have a plan. But God's plan for me is just unveiling.
All right. So, talking about experience, you are one of the biggest artists in Ghana, not just in Ghana, but all over the world. And also, you had to receive an award at the ended VGMAs, and also in UK as well. You won an award. Now, it's the moment I had the confirmation that you'll be coming today, it's flashed me back to an experience I had.
Okay.
This is leading to a question I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
Now, the experience was that when we started this show, we had wanted to bring some of the top names on the show.
Okay.
So my director spoke to one of the big artists, and then the artist asked my director, what is the name of the presenter of the show? And they said, oh, the name is Louis S.K Apetor. And the artist asked, who is Louis S.K Apetor? And my director told me, the moment an artist asks, who is Louis S.K Apetor, that means there's a lot of work to be done. But by the grace of God, over the period, we've had even the person who asked the name or who is Louis S.K Apetor, and we've had other big names on the show, such as you.
Oh, wow.
That is our experience through the effort of the crew and also the director of the show and also management of the show. But that is our experience. But what is your experience, if you don't mind sharing with us?
Which experience is this? As in coming on this show?
Not this show, but an experience where you've been broken. It feels like...
Oh, broken.
Yeah.
Listen, for me, everything I go through is a process. And it's God using me to get to somewhere. And so you are either a bridge, you are either a ladder, you are either a hand that is holding me across, irrespective of what the experience is. And when that is done, if it is a bad one, I leave it in the past and decide not to think about it. If it's good, I show gratitude.
Okay.
And so, off the top of my head, I can't think of anything that someone's done that's kind of broken me.
Okay, I recall a story during one of your events where you mentioned that before the show ended, I mean, the audience left you. And then someone
That one. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Oh yeah. That was Harvest Praise about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Harvest Praise about 10 years ago. Oh yeah. It was a good one. So
Yes.
it wasn't great then, but so yeah, I went on stage. I had just done my first album, Osobekasa, and my second album, Insiwiye. Osobekasa, the song that hit the most was Osobekasa. And then there was another one which was Minyami Nyami. It was like a fast tempo, but it didn't actually go as much as it was supposed to go. My second was Insiwiye and then Nyami Ayibi.
Okay.
Anyway, so if you're invited as a main act for an event, and you can tell you can say that I was a baby in ministry. And so I didn't know how to incorporate public domain songs to make the night great.
Okay.
I thought they had invited me to do my songs. So I got on stage, I did a Osobekasa, yay. I didn't see yay, everybody was into it. And then, my plan was, Insiwiye and Osobekasa are not the praise type, it's not the fast tempo type. So I was going to get those out of the way. And Minyami Nyami was a very danceable one. I thought, let's finish off the night with a danceable one. Anyway, so I got on stage, I did Osobekasa, I did Insiwiye, I did Nyami Ayibi. By midway through Nyami Ayibi, I saw the people leaving me. Because they had heard what they knew me for. Yeah. These two songs, Osobekasa and Insiwiye. And they started going, hey, Radhi, what kind of life is this? Why are they leaving me like that? By the time I got to my last song, Minyami Nyami, I think I had other songs. Listen, they were going in numbers, like huge numbers. And I didn't know what to do. And I saw right at the corner of the stage, there was this young man standing there signaling me to end the show. This is what he did. Anyway, I was obedient. I ended the show. I thought, I'm not done with my songs, but I just ended and then I went. And when I handed the microphone to him like that, he took it and he said to me, never let your audience walk off on you. Ooh, that hit me. I was like, wow. And it was true. My audience had walked off on me. Anyway, so I prayed. I was like, God, help me to be able to keep my audience so they don't walk off on me because I cannot handle this. And so, yeah, just April, around Easter Friday, the same group, Harvest Praise, invited me 10 years on. And I had planned in my head to say it, but I was only going to say it if my audience stayed. And they stayed. So just before my last song, I was bold enough to share it, and it was good. But since then, God has been good. My audience have stayed.
But when you go home after the show, what were some of the things you said to yourself? I want to quit. I don't think I can continue. What were some of the things you said?
There was never a quit phrase in there. It was, how can I make it better? What can I do? Father, you're going to have to give me songs. You're going to have to give me songs. So if I'm holding an event, I can stand on my feet for 2 hours and minister and still keep my people. That was the prayer. That was the goal. And we're getting there. We bless God. We bless God. All right, so after this question, we'll be doing the birthdays for today. But viewers, if you just joined it... If you just joined us, this is The Scope on Precious TV. We are streaming on YouTube. The name is Precious TV. So make sure you join us on YouTube right now. We are streaming. The name is Precious TV. And also join us on Facebook. The name is The Scope. Or follow me, Louis S.K Apetor, and then you'll be able to watch this live. Now, people know you to be Dinah Hamilton, who sings good songs or beautiful songs that are inspired by God. But who would you say you are? Oh, yeah. Apart from the songs we do, I'm just your regular young lady. Well, I was young a couple of years ago, but yeah. Your regular woman. You're still young. Your regular woman, Christian, who loves the Lord. I'm the third of 9 children, married, mother. I'm a nurse. I'm a minister of the gospel. And yeah, ordinary, regular girl. All right. Because of your diplomacy, people think all you do is to pray and then go to
the hospital.
Diplomacy, pa.
Yes, you are very diplomatic.
Hey,
and
Lord
yes,
Jesus.
even when you are performing on stage, like the diplomacy, the way you even communicate with your audience is something different. But what do you do during your leisure time?
My leisure. I sit in the corner of my sofa. I watch, I listen, I talk, I pray. For me, that is the coolest place. That's where I'm able to relax. It's just a corner of my sofa. I like to hang out with my husband, family time. I don't get that much lately, so I cherish those moments. So I'm a YouTuber. I am a Facebooker. I pray, and then I talk to I have a huge family.
Yeah.
Huge. When I say
Very
huge,
yeah, very huge.
you don't know how huge it is. I have a huge.
But even the one I know, the little one I know it's very huge.
Oh, you do? All right, great. So yeah, by the time I finish talking to all of them, that's my whole life finished.
Wow.
So yeah, but I'm a regular girl.
Okay. All right. So on this note, I want us to do birthdays.
Yes.
So I want you to introduce yourself. And
so I'm hosting.
Yes, you're hosting the
let's
birthday
do
segment
this,
for us.
Diana. Let's do this.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you're starting. Show me how it's done then.
Okay. All right. So let me take the first one. Okay. So for birthday, we have lots of people celebrating their birthdays in the month of October. Myself, October born, and all the October borns want to say happy birthday to you. But we have selected some few, and we want to wish them on the scope. First on my list is Junior Dashi. The message says, "Happy glorious birthday, Dashi. May you have a blast in this new beginning from all your homies in Abilene."
Do this, but yes, let's get to the birthdays. This birthday wish goes to Eva Apetor. Is she your sister?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's my sister.
And is Foster your brother?
Yeah, my cousin.
Family. Yeah,
This world alone, that is my sister. Yeah, there are people who thought
you are that about you came alone.
not that about her. I think, this is man, where is he from? Does he have mother or father?
Oh, listen, at a point, some people thought I was adopted.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's fine. People have opinions, they can have it.
Okay. It's part of the lyrics for your song. So let me do the next birthday. Goes to Foster Apetor. That's my cousin. The message says, "The joy of the Lord." Oh, okay.
On your birthday, I wish you much pleasure and joy. I hope all of your wishes come true. May each hour and minute be filled with delight, and your birthday be perfect for you. Happy birthday. And so I pray to God. You hear certain things, you hear a lot of things around, and you want God to reveal himself to you in a particular way. And Wasem was one of those typical moments where I needed God to come through and show himself strong, not just to me, but for the nations to see that he's the God we read about in the Bible. Because sometimes you read certain miracles, certain things in the Bible, and they sound very fictional. And you want to have an encounter with God. you know, if God meets someone, they're a changed person. And I wanted God to meet people in their homes, in the comfort of their homes, just listening to a song and praying with it and having an encounter with God. And so I think I got very emotional writing that song. And God came through with it. And I get testimonies of people saying I was listening to the song. I started going and praying in tongues and God visited me. Testimonies are coming and God is showing himself in different ways. And so I'm grateful to God for that.
All right. Now let's talk about your next project you're working on, and then how people can also have access. As for your song, dear, I don't need to mention that, but in our setting, we like free downloads, but I want people to buy more.
Oh, yeah, no. So I have done 5 albums.
Okay.
I'm doing my 6th album, and Wasem has come off my, is coming off my 6th album. Now, my first 4 albums, I just prayed to God, Father, let it bless people. Let it be a blessing to people. And by the time I did, I Believe, which has Muniyo, which has Asomani, which has I Believe, which has Lord of Hosts on it, the prayer changed.
Okay.
I said to God, God, bless anybody, and since then the prayer has changed.
Okay.
Bless anybody who gets the song from the right source.
Okay, I get it now. No download. So that means if you download for free,
if you watch it on YouTube, that's a good place.
Okay.
If you download it, if you watch it on YouTube, that's a good place.
Okay.
If you get it on iTunes, on Amazon, on Spotify, on Boomplay, these are legit sites.
Yeah.
But if you take your pen drive to someone and say, Kremame, yes, I'm blessing you, are not part of it.
Okay.
Lord have mercy. Anyway, that's the prayer we've prayed now, that God should bless people. But these things take money.
Okay.
These things take resources, and it cannot be sustainable if we don't get what we put in, so we can go on to the next project. So God have mercy on us and touch the hearts of people to patronize these products we put out. But my next major event for myself, for the ministry DH.
And please don't forget to add the one for Christmas too.
Which one?
I don't know if you have any plan for Christmas.
I have, my major event in Ghana is Experience with Ghana Hamilton, which comes up in February.
All right.
And so that's the 16th of February in ICGC Calvary Temple, and the 23rd of February in Bantama, Church of Pentecost. In between that, I have other events that are lined up. And if you watch my social media, I put these flyers out, and we go as we...
Okay. All right. Because of your time, I think you have other appointments as well. So any final message for your fans, and also in case somebody wants you for a program, is there a contact or social media handle they can get in touch with you on?
Yeah, definitely. I want to say a very big thank you to God. I thank God for your lives. I thank God that these songs we sit in our rooms to write, God is able to bring it alive and make it come alive in your life. I pray that the Lord who blesses will bless you and perfect all that which concerns you. Keep supporting the ministry. Keep supporting and patronizing these things we put out. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Diana Hamilton. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Diana Entry Hamilton. You find me there. I tweet as well. I'm on Instagram, like I said. I'm on Facebook. I do a bit of Snapchat that I've gone lazy on. But please keep up. And your comments are very much welcome. I've also put out the Wasem challenge. You know, it'd be good to do that and send a video across. When you do it, put it on your Instagram or your Facebook page. Just hashtag Wasem challenge or Wasem just his word, and I'll share it on my page. Who knows? I might be able to bring you on my stage at Experience with Diana Hamilton. God bless you. God bless you so much. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for having me. You know, anytime you have to appear, there are a lot of questions. If it's questioned, there are a lot of them, but unfortunately, we don't have the time to ask all of that. So no problem. I'm praying and hoping that out of your busy schedule, we would have another time again, probably an hour or two. God will make a way. Amen. Even where there seems to be no way. Seems to be no way. Thank you so much for passing through. Thanks for having me. I do appreciate it. May God bless you so much. Too. All right, so viewers, we are actually done with Diana Hamilton, but I have a lot of better things, bigger things for you to enjoy on the show today. I'll be speaking to Reverend Richard Asomani, who is on standby. I have Shegela Bobo on standby. I also have Mrs. Lamisi Adeni on standby. So today, a lot of interesting stuff coming your way. Don't go anywhere at all. I'll be right back. so. Nema tamfu musame sumu nyamia otiase. Daddy, is it all right to feel that way? Yanko.
Watch your front seat, walk and share, events unfolding, a big casa, a big mimi. In fact, report our proud without and swear Ratima, send training is some higher, the boy true. Ma won't say, Uyamia, Utias, and Ratima, send training is some higher, the boy true. You're a miracle worker. You're a destiny changer. Utini every day. And see in your being every time. In your being every day. In your being every time. And I won't know. Century is a higher. The boy at show Yamiba. Ma won't say. tonight, whilst Nsencheni Nyankopon is here, I speak over every barren womb. And I speak over every empty account. And I speak into every single life. Osaje for sorry. Sorry na kikawo home. Nema atamfo. Inara morite. Eradie. Ma. Sexually. Renka wahanderebe. Yabaye. If there is any dying ministry here,
this is the scope of Louis S.K Apetor. Well, for those who are just joining in, we had a conversation, a chit-chat with Diana Hamilton. But don't worry, you can watch the repeat tomorrow on Precious TV, and also on tomorrow the time is 8 p.m. and also on Saturday is 3 to 4. And then I have some messages here. This is coming from Victoria Asomani. I love this woman, looking good lady Diana. God bless you. And also from Jane Buama. Wow, you are a great blessing, mommy, Diana Hamilton. May God continue to lift you. Okay. Victoria Asomani, I'm suspecting your relation with Reverend Richard Asomani. I don't know if it's your... But when he comes, you respond to that. But please, for those who are waiting for Reverend, today they asked for him. Today I wanted to use some terms here, but maybe you will not understand. But he'll be joining us. But as I'm speaking to you now, I have with me Shegela Bobo and Mrs. Lamisi Adene, all set for the interview section. Very short one, but going to be powerful. Now, Shege, what's your mission here?
You know me, anywhere they call me, I enter. Even if you don't call me, I enter. Even though the Bible says knock, and you shall enter. Me, I know the knock.
Just the enter.
I enter everywhere. Even God knows I enter without knocking.
Okay, you tell us. What do you want from me? What do you want here? You tell us.
You know, Shegela Bobo as a brand is 5 years old.
Okay.
You get it. And over the past 5 years, I've been running my comedy show. For the past 5 years as well, a yearly comedy show. It used to be a gospel comedy show, okay. A Laugh with Jesus comedy concert running. But I realized that God has not really called me. I called myself.
Okay.
So I spoke to God, and God said, okay, so I should change the name small, to make it a corporate comedy show, so that everybody can come in, even the demons, so that we'll repent the demons.
Wow.
The Muslims will repent them. The Buddhists will repent them.
Powerful.
But when they hear the Jesus, they start running away. You see, so we want to deceive them with luxurious comedy.
Okay.
So when they come in, they will baptize, anoint, and crucify them.
So your purpose here is for luxurious comedy.
Luxurious comedy.
So tell us, when is it, the date? And
luxurious comedy is happening on the 1st of November.
Okay.
Just this Friday.
Okay.
Tomorrow next. You understand? At the National Theatre, 7 p.m. Okay, we are flying comedians from Nigeria to Ghana. MC Shakara is coming all the way from Nigeria. A comedian Okokobioko, Organ, DKB. In fact, the young rich nigga in Ghana right now, the shortest man in Ghana, Shatabandle, is just passing through.
Shatabandle.
I'm telling you, sometimes you have to give some of these people chances, because you don't know who God can use to be a blessing upon your life. Okay. We know that he's a less privileged, but let's help him.
I know. Okay, you continue.
So it's on a Friday. And Friday there's going to be so much traffic in town. Okay. You get it. So whilst you're leaving your offices, your businesses, and by the time you say you get home, you'll be in traffic. Okay. So just move straight to the National Theatre. Going to the National Theatre, there'll be no traffic. Okay. You get it. And the ticket is going for 70 Ghana cedis single, and 120 for double, and 200 cedis for VIP double. Okay. But for the sake of Precious TV, and if anyone should buy before now till the show, is 50 Ghana cedis flat. Wow. for single. Okay. And because of the love I have for all of you, I'm also going to give away free 10 free tickets, complimentary tickets. Okay. 10 free complimentary tickets. So please, as you can see, I'm so generous, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now this is how they will get the tickets. Mrs. Lamisi has been taking us through some fashion tidbits.
Good.
So I think there are some questions for them. If they are able to answer, then they will get to walk away with some of their tickets.
So ladies and gentlemen, you answer fashion questions. If you cannot answer, you are not coming. Because you cannot come and give you ticket. You come and wear batakale and bossa shorts to the place. Come and disgrace people. Dress well.
Okay.
Ask your question.
Okay, Shege, so you be on standby. Let me deal with Mrs. Lamisi. Mrs. Lamisi, you're welcome. What do you have for us today?
Okay, so today we want to do a little bit of quiz.
Okay.
And then we want to look at what kind of style of fashion that suits you.
Okay.
Because we've learned a lot from the past months. And we want to know that if we are making headway, whatever we have taught,
Okay.
you have taken it into practice.
Okay.
So our number one question, we are saying that your personality is often a strong indicator of what type of style suits you and the best. For example, a woman who is soft-spoken and like to a daydream usually gravitates towards frilly pieces like lace and ruffles. So somebody like that wears something like mine. That is who I am. So know your own. So, and also a second one is a culture-loving person tends to dress more urban and sporty and most not fashionista.
Okay.
Yes. And then, so what I want you guys to do is to select the line with the words that best describes you. You should know your personality.
Okay.
So number one, you give me a correct answer and you know tickets are there for you. So one is well-groomed, sophisticated and organized. Where do you belong to? You should know. A transited label aware. People always are really aware of the things that they kind of wear, whether Gucci, they are conscious of the things that they wear. So are you one of them? Which line do you belong to? And then direct, confident and independent. Those people, what kind of? So you should know where you fall in. These are the possible answers. So I've given you the easy way to be able to answer. So I should see your picture. You don't just give me an answer, but I should see your picture.
Oh, okay.
And that will tell me that if
so
you
where do they post it?
So they should. I'll give out my my handle.
Okay.
All right. My number, so that you send me your picture and give me the answer. Then that will determine whether you are giving us the right answer or not. Because the men will even give me some answers and maybe
it will not be.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think I will, because of time, I don't want to go much. And also friendly, casual, and athletic.
Okay.
What dress do you suit in?
Okay.
And also bold, open-minded, joy life to the fullest.
Okay.
Creative, laid back, and unconfidential.
Okay.
Those kind of people. So you should identify where you suit in and tell me the kind of style and personality you belong to. You fit in.
Wow.
And
wow.
give me back I need the feedback.
The feedback. All right.
Yes.
So give us the social media handle so that
Okay, so
I wish you can even post this question on your social media handle.
Yes, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll do that. So you can contact or send your picture through 0243 439 019. And also on Facebook is Lamisi Adene, and then on Instagram is Lamisi Design. God bless you. I'll be waiting for your answers.
Okay, so you can also send it to our WhatsApp line. The number is 020 3438 710. 020 3438 710. Or you can send it to the Scopes page on Facebook. The name is The Scope on Facebook. So send your answer to any of this platform and you get yourself a ticket to luxurious comedy. All right, so your final comment and then...
Okay, my final comment, my people. I am not the cause of my problems. Neither are you the cause of your problem. Come and laugh. Come and laugh. I've invested in this thing. If you don't come. Jesus needed 5,000 people to blow. I need 1,500 people to fill National Theatre. If you are not buying the ticket, it means that I have to sell half one of my kidney to support my life. Please, buy 70 Ghana cedis. Madam, use your question too strong for them. Any question you can answer, just answer and take the tickets. How can you ask a question with a sentence? Madam, person with fake comprehension, how can you answer? My brother, if you know you don't go to school, don't kill yourself, just beg for ticket, they'll give you. I'm giving 10 tickets here.
All right, so the other way of getting a ticket is to send me a message.
Yeah.
Send me a message telling us how this program has impacted your life.
Yeah.
And then we'll call you or we'll pick or we'll do a follow-up after the show.
Yeah.
So make sure you send me a message and also answer the question. Whichever way you think you can deal with this, we'll appreciate it. So thank you so much, Mrs. Lamisi Adene and also Shegela Bobo.
Yes, thank you
In
so
fact,
much, Felix.
I can't miss this program.
You
at all.
no,
I'm going to be there.
You see, anybody who miss this program, the devil is going to use you. I'm telling you, if you miss it, I'm telling you. The Bible said the violence shall take it by force. At this moment of my life, anything violent, I take it.
Okay, all right. So I think we have to engage Reverend Richard Asomani next. So this is all we have for this segment. So stay tuned as we engage Reverend Richard Asomani. Stay tuned. I'll be right back.
From my head to my toe, yeah. The moment I step in the street, everybody for no. Look sharp, yeah. See the swagger for show. Look sharp. One look and you see, say maybe so out of road.
Freckle Spray Starch makes ironing easier and faster. There's no clogging and it protects your fabric from stains. Fresh smell, big can, and you go use them, sir. See the difference. Freckle Spray Starch. Look sharp.
Scholes gets forward, he's got SK onto the pass. England are
Sasso come prekondo wa ho. Sasso. Ayam emma wumbo wa. Sasso. Wohene sisi emma wunya kata. Sasso. The kwano so e kuma tantam preko. Sasso. Yeah. Sasso.
Louis S.K Apetor. This is the Scope on Precious TV. I'm here with Reverend Richard Asomani, and then he has his upcoming album he's going to launch, and the name is The Blazing Shekinah. I hope I got the name right. So he's here with me, very humble man of God. When I saw your picture, I was intimidated by the picture, but I didn't know you're very humble and very easygoing like that. But privileged to have you today.
Thank you. It's a privilege to also be here.
Let me shake your hand so that after that you can bless me.
Amen.
By the way, how has the journey been so far in your ministry as a man of God and also your ministry as a gospel artist?
Well, like the scripture says, with God all things are possible. Okay. It's not easy combining ministry with work and also being a family man. But God has been good. I would say God has been good. It's not been a smooth journey, but God has been good.
But how do you even combine the two? Because I know you need enough time to prepare for the word, to give to your people. You also have to take care of the family, and now you have to sit and put songs together. And the song, you don't just put them together. You must make sure it is inspired by God. How do you combine all of those things?
Well, it's a matter of knowing how to balance your time. It's not easy, and because sometimes you get home late from work, then you also have to prepare for things about church, and also have time also with your songs and other things. Sometimes you go to bed, you rest for about 4 hours, wake up the following day, you have to go to work. But we've been doing it for quite some time now, so it's like a normal thing that we do. God has been faithful, and He's the one that strengthens us as well. So.
Okay, now let's touch on your previous album, which you released last year. Okay. The title is
As It Is in Heaven.
As It Is in Heaven.
That is what will be launched.
That is what will be. So
we'll be launching and recording another album as well.
Hey, also this is not easy task. But you tell us about As It Is in Heaven, and let's touch on
the blazing Shekinah. As It Is in Heaven, you know, the 24 elders and all the living creatures in heaven, they are always giving praise to God. And the Bible also says, let everything that has breath praise the Lord. And we also say that, Lord, let your will be done as it is in heaven. Apart from talking about the good things, designed to have the things that is in heaven, we shouldn't also forget that in heaven, all that is going on is just worship, praising, and all that. And so I decided to take that thing, the theme As It Is in Heaven, because we always find ourselves worshiping and praising God only when we go to church.
Okay.
But I don't believe in just a church-going Christian. You do praise and worship in church and all that, but in your closet, what do you do as well? Okay. So our lifestyle should reflect heaven. Okay. And so if you want as it is in heaven on earth, our lifestyle and everything should be praise, worship. Okay. And so that is why I came out with that title, As It Is in Heaven. So that everything about us shouldn't be just waiting to go to church and offer praises to God. But our daily lives, everything about us should be worship, praises, thanksgiving. So as it is in heaven, let it also be on earth. That is the reason why we got that theme, As It Is in Heaven.
As It Is in Heaven. Yeah. What about the blazing
Shekinah? The blazing Shekinah, when you read Leviticus chapter 6, it talks about God commanding the Israelites that the altar should always be blazing with the fire. Then you come to chapter 9, Bible says that fire from the Lord consumed the sacrifice, it consumed the fat and everything in it. Why? Because they did what God commanded them to do, as in making sure that fire on the altar is always burning. Now, when you come to the New Testament, now the Bible also tells us in the book of Peter that that we are the chosen generation, the royal priesthood, the people called forth to show the praises of God. Now, we are saying that for God to accept the sacrifice, it was because the altar was burning continuously. Okay. That is the blazing. So we are talking about Shekinah, which is the glory of God. Shekinah represents the tangible manifestation of God in our lives. And so we are saying that God manifested in our lives should be a daily thing. And so if it should be a daily thing, it means God should also accept our sacrifice. How will He accept our sacrifice? It is when the altar is burning. What is the altar? The altar is also the temple. What is the temple? The temple is me and you, as the Bible describes us, that our bodies are the temple of the Holy Ghost. It means that in our daily lives, there shouldn't be like the fire has quenched. No. Okay. In our daily lives, the fire should continually burning. And that is the blazing. And so the Shekinah is the glory of God. For us to feel that God is with us, it is when we feel a tangible presence of God in our lives. As in, there are miracles, there are deliverances, and a lot of things going on. And that is the Shekinah we are talking about. And so we are saying that the Shekinah should continuously be blazing in our lives. And so the reason why we decided to come out with the blazing Shekinah as the theme for this year's Hallel 2019.
Wow. All right. So I want you to give us the details, the time, the venue, some of the names we should expect, because I know Emoji is going to be on board. And then you can give us some worship section, even though we have some short minutes left. Okay. Yeah.
Well, it's happening on 10th of November, Victory Bible Church International Prophetic Sanctuary. It is at Kokomlele behind Joy FM, or opposite Unicredit, 4:30 p.m. sharp. We are launching As It Is in Heaven, and we are recording another one. the people that we should be expecting. There are a lot of ministers. We have Pastor Naneje. He's the resident pastor of Keepers House Chapel International. We have MOJ, as Apetor said, man of God, as in Pastor Nanaya Abuachi. We have Lady Reverend Elizabeth Annan, a very powerful woman of God. We also have a couple of them. We have Pastor Ebenezer Solomon, and then we have Bonziba also ministering for us, and then a lot of other ministers to grace the occasion.
All right, so viewers, as you can see, that's the flyer on your screen right now. I want you to put out some details in case they have to call or something. Any number they can call on in case somebody wants to be part of the program, and the person will have to. Is it free?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free. It's
All right.
free.
So give us some details, maybe social media handle, number they can call on.
On social media handle, on Instagram, it is Papa P _1. Okay. On Facebook, it is Richard Asomani. On YouTube, when you type Papa P, you'll get all the videos there. Now, the songs are already on social media, but we are, hiding on the day of the launch. Then we'll just let you know where you can.
Okay. So how many songs do you have on it?
I have one of my own songs and other worship and powerful praise medleys.
Wow.
Yeah. But this year we are writing 4 songs and other medleys as well.
Okay. All right. So I have a message here from Laurentia Quatin. She says, "Love your show, The Scope. Keep it up, guys." All right. Thank you so much, Laurentia. And also from Patricia Kuma. God bless you, man of God. All right. So God bless you too. What do you? I know you have something for us. So what are you going to sing for us?
We just want to flow. I believe in leadings of the Spirit, so we just go as the Spirit leads.
Okay, so let the Spirit lead you. I'll join you and then wrap up the show later.
Obiara seno, Obiara seno, Onyami yohino, Obiara seno, Obiara seno, Obiara seno, Onyami yohino, Obiara seno, Teti brimuno, Uyo nyame
fact, you have an amazing and wonderful people online right now. On YouTube, lot of messages. I need to read them because we can't also leave them. We have to read their messages. So I have a message from Victoria Asomani. He said, I love this. Okay, this one I've read it already. This one from Ata Boachiwa. He said, powerful woman of God. Gideon Kofi Menu. Mad Lamisi, go high. I need a ticket. Oh. Don't worry, I'll give man of God at least some number of tickets so that you can pick it from him. So from Gideon Kofi Menu, he said Papa P, my reverend. From K, he said Papa P. From Bob Gray, he said Shadi. I don't know if it's Shade or Shadi on the keys. Shade on the keys. Oh, okay. All right. So from K, he said Reverend to Anointed Child. Gabriel Awiti Kufo, he said Papa P. Gideon Kofi Menu, 10th November is going to be fire. We love you, Reverend Richard. From Deborah Atta, he said quickie, okay. So from Gray, lots from Brian Amusu, he said God bless you, Reverend. Brian Amuzu, okay, okay. So let me just hold on with the YouTube messages. I have another message here. This one says, I can't wait to experience Hallel. Is it Hallel 2019? The previous Hallel was awesome, and I'm looking forward for a mind-blowing manifestation of Yahweh. Reverend Asomani, aka Papa P. God bless you. I love this program. Let's go. You are touching lives. God bless you. Great blessing to this generation. We thank you so much for your messages. So viewers, we don't have time, but I have to wrap it all up. My name is Louis S.K Apetor. I have with me Reverend Richard Asomani. Don't miss the program at all. The date again is
10th November.
10th November. So don't miss.
Victor Babuchi International Prophetic Sanctuary,
Bukumleme. All right, so we'll be having repeat of this show tomorrow at 8 p.m. and also on Saturday from 3 to 4 p.m. Don't miss it at all. My name is Louis S.K Apetor. See you same time next week. Over to you.